Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Esther Olivier and I am a lecturer here at NUST. I am delighted to have the opportunity to guide you through this learning journey. As we embark on the series of recorded lessons, it will be my voice accompanying you through the content that I've prepared. My goal is to make these sessions as informative, as engaging, as possible, despite the distance that recorded lessons might imply. Thank you for joining me in this educational venture. The topic that we are going to look at is business ethics, and it's not just this topic is not just important, but it is essential for everyone navigating the complex world of business. In this first lesson, we are going to delve into the profound impact of ethics and how it shapes not only our individual lives, but also the success and sustainability of businesses worldwide. Now, let me introduce you to ethics. Before we look at business ethics, we first must understand what is ethics. Ethics is basically a set of standards that you have for behavior, and these standards, it guides our interactions with both people in our personal lives and also people in our professional lives. These standards establishes the levels of honesty, empathy, trustworthiness that we hope to identify in our personal behavior as well as our public reputation. In our personal lives, ethics basically set the norms for the ways in which we interact with people and friends, while in our professional lives, ethics guides our interactions with customers, clients, colleagues, employees, and shareholders affected by our business practices. I cannot stress this enough. Ethics isn't merely a set of rules or guidelines. It is the moral compass that guides our decisions, actions, and interactions with others. It defines the standard of behavior we hold ourselves to, both personally and professionally. Why is it important that we have ethics in our lives? Why should we care about ethics? In our practices in business and in our professions. Now, this is the central question that we will examine in this lesson and throughout the course. Our goal is to understand why the answer is a resounding yes. Why should we care about ethics? Okay? You might be wondering, why should ethics matter to us? Let me ask you this. What does success mean to you? Is it just about climbing the corporate ladder? Or is it about amassing wealth? Or does it encompass something deeper like integrity, respect, and a sense of purpose? We see here that we have a crossroad. Some people who are more concerned with amassing wealth and gaining recognition than doing things ethically. They're always standing at a crossroads. They're always going to be faced with a decision. Do I do the right thing, or do I do the right thing for me? Okay? Success in any career is likely to be measured in terms of wealth, status, power, or recognition. Before you blindly pursue societal goals, consider what a successful career means to you personally. This includes a blameless reputation, valuable colleagues, and the ability to think well of oneself. Ethics can guide decision making and contributing to achieving these goals. Now, in both our personal lives and our professional lives, one engages in a philosophical dialogue to establish the standards of behavior that you choose to uphold. And this is basically what we've talked about. This is your ethics. So you might decide you should always tell the truth to family, friends, customers, clients, shareholders. And if that is not possible, you should have very good reasons why you cannot. We all know that sometimes people tell a white lie. You may also choose never to defraud or mislead your business partners. You may decide as well that while you are pursuing profit in your business, you will not require that all the money on the table come your way. This includes telling the truth to family, friends, customers, clients, and shareholders, never defrauding business partners, and not requiring all the money on the table from the business. Stakeholders in a business include all of these people that I've just talked about. Your business partners, your friends, your family, your customers, your clients, your shareholders. Stakeholders in a business: clients, customers, suppliers, investors, retailers, employees, the media, government, and members of the surrounding community who are actually supporting your business. And the stakeholders, they value a leadership team that chooses the ethical way to accomplish the company's legitimate for-profit goals. So the stakeholders in the business should always be considered whenever a decision has to be made. Integrity lies at the heart of every successful business. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, and treating others with fairness, dignity, and respect. When businesses prioritize integrity, they foster a culture of trust and collaboration, which basically drives long-term success. Integrity, or unity between what we say and what we do, is a highly valued trait. Acting with integrity means adhering strongly to a code of ethics, implying trustworthiness and incorruptibility. Being a professional of integrity means consistently striving to be the best person you can be in all your interactions with others. Integrity in business brings many advantages, not the least of which is that it is a critical factor in allowing businesses and society to function properly. So now we have to ask the question. We've looked at ethics and we've talked about integrity and all those types of things. So what is business ethics? First, we said that ethics are basically the standards of behavior in our personal and professional life. So what is business ethics? Okay, if we look at what the textbook says, it says that business ethics are the standards of behavior that guide a company's interactions with its stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? It's customers, clients, employees, the surrounding community, and the environment. So business ethics emphasizes acting lawfully and respecting stakeholders' rights. And that is our definition of what business ethics is. So now let's talk about the difference between legal and ethical compliance. While laws provide a baseline for acceptable behavior, ethics go beyond mere legality, reflecting our moral principles and values. In business, it's not just about following the letter of the law, but also doing what's right by our stakeholders. Compliance with legal and ethical compliance is not interchangeable, as they are different concepts that call for different standards of behavior. compliance with legal standards is strictly mandatory, and ethical observance builds on the baseline and reveals the principles of an individual business leader or a specific organization. So ethical acts are generally considered voluntary and personal. It's often based on our perception of or our stand on right and wrong. In many professions, such as medicine and law, codes of ethics serves as guiding principles for practitioners. And while businesses may not have a universally agreed upon code of ethics, there's a growing recognition of the importance of ethical conduct in building trust and credibility. Some professions, such as the medicine and the law, they have traditional codes of ethics, such as the Hippocratic Oath, which is embraced by most professionals in healthcare today as an appropriate standard, always owed to patients by physicians, nurses, and others in the field. So, the Namibian business landscape has unfortunately been marred by scandals like the fish rod, like we see the picture here. I'm just looking for my laser pointer, like the picture that we see here, and the SME bank collapse. And these two examples are just two. There are many, many more. Now, these were not just financial misdeeds. They were egregious acts of betrayal that shook the nation's core. But beyond the immediate outrage, there is a crucial lesson for Namibia's youth, especially its students, the future leaders and custodians of the country's integrity. Fish rod, which is the diversion of fishing quotas for personal gain, and the SME Bank, intended to empower small businesses but allegedly looted by its founders, had a ripple effect. The embezzled funds could have built schools, equipped hospitals, nurtured young entrepreneurs. Instead, those resources vanished, leaving behind a trail of despair and stunted development. Imagine the students who, due to a lack of proper facilities, couldn't get a quality education. Think of the aspiring business owners who, because of limited funding, never got their dreams off the ground. The impact of these scandals go far beyond the perpetrators. It touches the lives of every Namibian. But what if? What if those involved had acted with integrity? Fish rod could have fueled a thriving fishing industry, and the SME Bank could have been a launchpad for countless Namibian success stories. Integrity isn't just a moral compass, it is the foundation for a prosperous nation. Students, as future leaders, have the power to change the narrative. So, here's a challenge for you. You have to question and engage. Don't be bystanders. Ask questions, understand how institutions function, and hold leaders accountable. Integrity is contagious. Be the change that you want to see. Conduct yourself with honesty in all aspects of life, big or small. It inspires others to do the same. And arm yourself with knowledge. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself about governance, about transparency, and ethical business practices. This awareness is the shield against corruption. The fish rod and SME Bank scandals serve as a stark reminder of the high cost of low integrity. It is a lesson etched not just in the loss of money, but in the loss of opportunities for a brighter Namibian future. Let's build a new nation where honesty is the cornerstone and prosperity is shared by all. Okay? So, in conclusion, ethics isn't just a theoretical concept, it's a practical necessity for navigating the complexities of the modern world. By prioritizing integrity and ethical conduct, in both our professional and personal lives, we not only uphold our own reputation, but we also contribute to a more ethical and sustainable future for all of us. Thank you.